Coach Lol Paul, a convincing win there for the Dragons tonight. How do you feel the game went?
I wouldn't use the word convincing. I'd say it was a well-fought win. I had a few sloppy periods. We did really well in the third period. Third period, we blew them away. 5-0 third period. So I'd say a convincing win. 9-1, yeah, but I'd say there were sloppy bits in the game that we need to tighten up on.
Fielding 4 lines out there tonight. How do you feel that the lines and the special teams went for you?
Well, starting with the lines, we iced 3 lines for the first 2 periods. We could afford to, with our lead in the third period, we could afford to use the 4 lines and get some guys ice time who were limited on the ice times. The special teams, we've practiced all week with our special teams and they're starting to pay off. I'm really happy with the special teams tonight.
Now, Mark Lovell wasn't here today. He's a general enforcer. You had Mike Jones as your captain tonight. Was that a choice of your own?
It was a choice of my own, yeah. Mike's a leader. Mike was an A last year. I made an A and Stevie Fellows an A this year because he was the ex-coach. I did that out of respect for Stevie. This year, Larry's a massive miss. When we don't have Larry, he's not just our captain, he's a leader in the room and a leader on the ice. And he leads by example, so he was a massive miss.
Now, a key point of tonight's game was the ejection of Owen Bennett. Discipline certainly something you've worked on with the Dragons as a whole unit. What's your feelings towards that?
Well, everyone knows the script on penalties. I won't tolerate silly penalties, but I will tolerate. Everyone gets penalties in the game, and I will tolerate penalties where it's been worth it. I mean, Owen Bennett got kicked out tonight. The referee said that he took the lad from behind and started to unfairly beat him. I wouldn't say that. I'd say with the jipe that was going on in the game, there could have been fights all over the ice. I think Owen just led by example, to be honest with you, and I think it was a bit harsh giving him a match instead of a game, where he loses 3 games now instead of 1. It would have been easy just to kick him out. What I couldn't understand was one of their guys come to the bench. I think he slashed one of the players, broke a camera, and got nothing for it. And then we had to go to the second period on a 7-minute power play against us, which absolutely killed us, our special teams. But fair play to the lads. In the third period, they come out flying, and we just blew them away 5-0.
Now, the next fixture is Blackburn. It's a return game. Obviously, familiar faces there with Mitrick and Jones. Are you doing anything particular to prepare for that?
We prepare for every game exactly the same. We don't look at the team. We look at the team we're playing, obviously, but we go into every team like it's a final. And every game individually is treated. The lads will treat like it's our first game of the season. Every period, every shift at a time, every period's a 0-0 period. If we're winning the first period, we go into the second period 0-0. Blackburn will be better. A judge of our team now will be how we play away from home. We've proved what we can do at home. We're top of the league tonight. We've got 6 points. We're unbeaten. But now the measure is how we're going to do away from home. We know how Blackburn play. We've seen their forward line. We've seen the defence. And what we've got to remember is we've beat them 10-2, but it's a 0-0 game, and we'll prepare for that.
Coach Lol Paul, good luck and thank you.
Cheers, mate.